Oh, Dr. Juan was good, man.
I'm in the house, bro. I'm literally in the house.
But you know what today is? Today is about the snack Smackdown. So what's up? But the snacks themselves, they're about to get smacked down. What you ready for me to throw something in there?
I want to see what you got today, man. I know last time you had some, so-called healthy options, man, and we debunked them. And now, I want to see if you learned anything, man, from the last session.
All right, I'm gonna hit you with the 1-2 combo. Bah, bah.
Oh, man. Come on. What do you got in there, bro? You got one of my favorite snacks of all time.
I got the corn nuts.
Not corn nuts.
I got the corn nuts.
The other one. But I've tried them both, so I am familiar with both of them, man. This is gonna be a hard fight, bro.
You know, the interesting thing is they're very close in calories, right? Very, very close.
Yeah.
But that's about where they fall apart, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
One thing, man, we gotta figure it out, right? When we're looking at the nutritional panels back there, you're looking at total calories. It's important to know where those calories are coming from.
Okay.
Right? And I can tell you right now, pretzels is mostly carbohydrates because there's zero fat. But
it's all carbs.
Walnuts are fried, dude. So a lot of that calories are coming from fat.
You know what's funny is the total carbs are very close on both. Actually, you're only missing 3 grams on the corn nuts. So you got 20 grams of carbohydrates in the corn nuts and 23 grams in the pretzels.
Yeah.
So,
well, I tell you, man, depends on what stage you are.
There's more sodium in the pretzels than there are the corn nuts, which is surprising to me.
Really? I don't know, man. Depends what kind of pretzels you get. You got the salted ones, right?
No, I just got the sourdough nibblers.
Yeah, okay. But they add this coarse salt at the top, to give you that salty hit when you first hit it.
Yeah.
That's where you're getting the sodium from. So if you're watching sodium, dude, you gotta watch out for that additional sodium.
Sodium's good for you, though, right? You just not too
good.
much.
Hey, listen, man, all athletes need sodium. Gatorade, right? All sodium in there. So if you're like out and about and sweating a lot, you're gonna need to replenish those electrolytes. Yeah, and even the salt from pretzel is a good replenishment of sodium for your body wants to use carbohydrates as the main source, as the main fuel for energy. Then protein, then fat is the last one. So usually, if you had excess fat in your meals, it's just gonna linger there, man, and it's not even gonna be used for energy. So you're not using those calories; they're gonna just turn into more fat in your body. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to keep that fat low. And if you're active, it's okay to have some more carbs because that's what you're gonna use for energy. So from the two that you have, right? Personally, I will go with the pretzels. Okay. Just because the pretzels have more calories coming from carbohydrates than there is from fat.
I can see that.
That makes any sense.
Yeah. I mean, I like the pretzels too. I think the corn nuts, like they can be a little hard on the teeth, right? In the sense that if you can't eat corn nuts all day.
Number one rule, right? Every meal, every snack, every meal that you have, it's gotta have protein in it. Now you're having some corn nuts. There's no protein in there, bro.
All right. I got you. I'll do the corn nuts with the beef jerky before I do the corn nuts in the P-nuff. I'll do the corn nuts in. I don't even know if you throw this in a salad. Like corn nuts are just they're not a great food if you're trying to eat healthy, right? If you want protein and all that, it's a substitute for popcorn, right? Like the same way I view popcorn is the same way I view corn nuts.
Basically, man, it's the same thing.
The same thing, right? It's just
I guess if you're having a drink, it could be kind of cool, right? It's something crunchy.
This is guy popcorn. This is all it is. Guy popcorn.
It's it.
Guy popcorn. Popcorn for guys.
That's it.
That's what that is. So no more corn nuts. We throwing that out.
They go down.
We got the pretzels.
Oh, this guy's got muscles, dude. This guy's got a little more muscles. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little intimidated because I used to eat a lot of this stuff, bro. A lot.
Oh, really?
And the reason is because there's zero fat. There's no fat on those, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, no, you don't have half a gram of fat, which is coming from, like, I don't even know where it comes from. I think it's like I don't know where it comes from.
They probably put a little vegetable oil, you know, in the dough when they're making the wheat. Pretzels will make you gain weight. That's the truth. I used them to gain weight, and they work, man.
Wait, why would they make you gain weight though?
Because it's the excess carbohydrate. You know, if you eat a lot of carbohydrates, even though you're using for energy, you still have some excess there, and the excess is just gonna, you know, basically turn some into fat, but some, you know, actually, you know, will help you build muscle too, man. You know, if you combine it with protein, it's a good combination to have carbohydrates and protein together.
Got it. So, you're really supposed to eat your carbs during the day, like in the morning, right? That's when you want to take care of your carbs.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Yeah. So I would say the pretzels with something else. What do you think about pretzels and pulled pork?
I'm from Texas, man. Of course, we put pulled pork on everything.
Really?
Of course.
How do you do that, man?
Yeah.
You put the pulled pork on top of the pretzels?
No, you put the pretzels in the bun, and then you put the pulled pork inside. It's like
like a sandwich. I think pretzels is a good place. It's a good snack, especially if you're trying to. If you're exercising, if you're active, it will give you some good energy. But otherwise, man, you gotta be careful with all the extra carbs, especially if you're watching your weight. You know. And there's no protein, so you still got to combine it with something else that has protein. Maybe a protein shake, you know, maybe some lean bacon, right? Maybe some pulled pork, like you said. But as long as it's lean, some protein, and the carbs from the pretzels, I think you'll be all right.
All right, cool. Well, then we're gonna roll with that. I'm gonna keep it moving. I think this has been helpful. I always appreciate you, Dr. Juan.
I can't wait to see what you got next week.